And at the midway point, Chris, what stands out about this phase of the regular season to you?
Well, usually the standings have solidified, Kevin. Favorites, the cellar dwellers. We had some great stories. Now, this is where the front offices has to take a hard look at their roster and maybe look to make some moves as well.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. And here is Los Angeles now. After D'Angelo Russell's bucket, Davis, and a missed layup. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Noel passes to Russell, and here's Edwards. Good D by James. To the wing right side. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
That's such a high IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
And Russell gets it to go.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And Davis now top of the key. LeBron outside from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 7.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Russell looking around to the inside and stolen by LeBron. Here's Westbrook. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, you better defend Westbrook aggressively. I mean, as we can see, he's just too consistent a shooter not to.
Russell kicks to Towns. Here's Noel. He's covered by Westbrook. The 11-footer, Vanderbilt. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Davis, and he banks in the layup.
Now, this is where you want to get 8 shots. I mean, that's almost automatic.
Russell dishes to Edwards. Poked away. Covington with the steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's James. And James throws it down hard.
And James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
And one of the few NBA players out of an HBCU, Robert Covington, undrafted out of Tennessee State University, has had to work for everything he's got in this league.
He got his feet wet in the lean years in Philly when they were really trusting the process, and not a lot of flash in his game. All about determination and detail.
Here is Edwards, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Over LeBron. And too long on the shot.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
Driving the lane. Boom, he jams it straight down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Here's Russell. The pass to Noel. Here's Vanderbilt, defended by Covington. 5 on the clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Here's Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Suns.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score.
Timberwolves all timeout. Your Timberwolves dancer.
You're coming back. They're coming for ya.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. He is obviously concerned about shutting off Westbrook's driving lanes. Coach said when they surround Russ with enough shooters, the defense extends. He takes advantage. Our rotations will have to be smart and fast. If not, Kevin, Russell will have a pick-your-poison scenario at hand. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, this has gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
The Lakers with the ball after D'Angelo Russell's miss. Outside Westbrook. Misses the three. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Down by 15. Edwards passes to Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
I love the spatial awareness from Russell. Saw how much room he had and just took it aggressively.
And he drives in.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Towns sets the pick for Russell. Right wing. And Davis sends it back.
Big block from the big fella. Of his reach to work right there.
Puts it up off the inbound.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Sinks the triple. 18 points for him.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Russell passes to Vanderbilt. Now, here is Russell. Tight defense on him. Looking to get back on track here. Again, Russell missing.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open. Oh goodness. Did you see that?
Anthony Davis.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Shooting
Los Angeles
foul.
foul. Number 1. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your
To get himself
Timberwolves.
out.
We're so fortunate to have so many versatile bigs in today's NBA, Chris, but of those bigs, who do you enjoy watching the most?
Oh, well, I love watching Jokic and Embiid. I mean, have you seen what those guys can do? Post up, step out, hit threes, control that corner action. They're able to carry their team.
It's good. 22 points for him.
And when you got
Timeout call
someone...
for Minnesota. Fans, your Timberwolves.
Enjoy every second of this MP. You'll never see this again.
Timberwolves trail by 20. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Smart does a little bit of everything, including finding his wide open teammates.
LA has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Driving to the basket.
Number 1.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Back to Reed. 5 to shoot. From about 16, pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Los Angeles leading by 18. Here's Gill. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Takes the three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Towns. Over Davis. And Davis sends it back. Over to the wing. The 9-foot shot. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And as long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away. He may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays, baby.
Davis up top. There's the three. Nailed from three-point land.
For three.
He has 30.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Reed. Passes to Smart. Pocket 6. Towns for three. No good. And it's the Lakers the other way. The dish to Davis. And the pass to Gill. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And they double up Davis. Over in the corner, Lee. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Beasley outside. Back to Mitchell. And Beasley now atop the key. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
High post, Davis. LeBron passes to Davis. Lee outside. Back to Davis. Here's Gill. And it's off from three-point range.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And here is Los Angeles now. Malik Beasley making his last shot.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Here's Beasley after the basket by the Lakers. Over Gill. No good from Beasley.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
And although he's a little undersized as a shooting guard, Beasley is still a great rebounder.
Yeah, and can regularly hit double-digit totals in that area. Very quick to the ball. Always nice to have a great rebounding guard.
So it's the Timberwolves now. After the basket by the Lakers. Trains the three-pointer. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Lee up top. The tray. Knocks down the three ball. 37 points for him.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Beasley against Gill. Gill with the rebound.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Can't hit the corner three. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. To the middle. Towns finds Smart. Here's Reed. Pass to Towns. And Davis sends it back. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a very...
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 23. The Lakers, 48.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passing in the first half has been outstanding.
And also, they've gotten the three-pointer to fall tonight as well. That's equally as important.
The Timberwolves really have a tough one to go here. So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. LeBron James is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Smith. Then there's Myers Leonard. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard. Noel passes to Reed. 6 on the shot clock. Over Smith. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Reeves the pass to James. That's basket number 2 with his third shot.
Lakers substitution.
You're acting like you want a title, MP. Take it easy, friend.
Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run. Back to Russell.
I'm open right here. No.
He feeds it to Towns. Pass to Russell, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns.
You gotta open your eyes. Look for the line.
Lakers leading by 14.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
Timberwolves have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Takes it inside. That one, no good.
He's not an easy man to stop. He's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
It's good from long range. He has 40.
He's kept the integrity of their offense tonight by moving and cutting and scoring every time they've needed him to.
Passes it to Towns. With some arc, and Davis sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota rolls.
Coming on to the floor for the Lakers.
Now, here's Reed. He's covered by Gill. Shot clock at 6. Back to Towns. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great deep.
Los Angeles ball.
Los Angeles leading by 17. Going inside. There's the triple. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Smart passes to Towns. He kicks it to Beasley. Wants to get it to Smart and does. It's deflected, and he stays with it. 4 on the clock. Smart on the wing. And the shot falls short this time.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Dishes to Davis. Shoots over Reed. And there's another one for the Lakers.
This is how lethal Davis is. He's capable of doing some damage, catching and firing it like that.
Smart passes to Towns. Smart deciding where to go with it. There's the pass to Reed for 3. Beasley, good on the triple. Beasley's got 10 points in the game.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Pass to Davis. Down low, here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Well, with as much defensive attention as AD gets, the passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
Here's Reed. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Reed's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
The feed now to Westbrook. The shot from the low post is good. And the Lakers lead by 20.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Inside, here's Smart. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And the basket is good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And he has 42.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Towns a screen on Lee. Tries it from 9. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Now here's Towns. He picked up 18 points in the last one against Portland.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Westbrook against Mitchell. He dishes it to Smart. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. Towns kicks to Smart. Towns sets the pick for Smart. The kick out to Towns. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Towns has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The dish to Davis. Lobbed up there for Westbrook. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, taking flight. Gotta admire how high Westbrook gets up when he goes for an alley-oop.
Smart passes to Towns. Back to Smart. Pass to Reed. And here's Beasley, covered by Lee. The Timberwolves working the ball around him. Smart misses.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Here's Beasley, following the 3 by the Lakers. Towns a screen on Lee. And Beasley, here we go.
Lakers foul. Anthony Davis. That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Malik Beasley. 2 shots.
Making a change here. James is checked in. Second free throw, no good. LA has gone 4 of 7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter. And yet, another basket.
And the 50-point games continue to add up for him.
Well, every game takes him closer to the next benchmark. Next up, second place all time. Outside, Smart. With 1 on the clock, and that one released in time, but no good. And through one half, it hasn't.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 52. The Lakers, 79.
The Timberwolves shooting 40% from the field. They've got Edwards, D'Angelo Russell out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Noel, no good. So it's the Lakers now.
Chris, fitting, right, that Russell Westbrook began a charity called the Why Not Foundation, because that sort of sums up his attitude on the court. Put a challenge in front of him, and he'll say, why not?
Yeah, he's always been fearless, and there's nothing he can't do on the court, period. And Russell's charity, you mentioned, the Why Not Foundation, does a lot of great work with young people in our at-risk communities.
Here's Towns after the basket by the Lakers. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. LeBron outside. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Davis. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range, just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Edwards passes to Towns. Over to the left wing. Pass to Vanderbilt. Three-pointer on the way. LeBron grabs the miss. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And
Carl Anthony Towns. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Minnesota ball.
What a total joke! Clown show!
Outside, Russell. And he gets the whistle.
Number 1. That's his third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Minnesota.
D'Lo has gotten better each year since entering the league at just 19 years old.
The Lakers controlling the game. He takes it in. It doesn't go for him. Timberwolves have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Towns up top. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Lakers shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Outside for Davis, and they double up Davis. And it's Covington atop the key, just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Russell. To the paint. Here's Noel, defended by Covington. Noel passes to Russell. Into the lane. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Russell's gone 5 of 13 tonight from the floor. Kicks it out to Covington. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. James with it. He's picked up by Russell. Shot clock at 5. Left side, Westbrook. Pulls it from the elbow. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's Russell with the drive. No good off the back of the rim.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Number 1.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but...
Timeout called for Minnesota. to the floor for the Lakers, Myers Leonard. Dennis Smith Jr.
Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The pass to Vanderbilt. Smith against Russell. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Russell. Over Smith. Another miss by Minnesota.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Drills the three-pointer.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
Now here's Towns. Pass to Vanderbilt. Outside, Russell. Outside, Towns. Here's Noel. The Lakers with the rebound. James has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Passes it to Smith. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move.
Noel. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Dennis Smith Jr. 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Timberwolves shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Now the pass to Vanderbilt. Kicks to Edwards to halt the run. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Just 4 points, that's all they've given up here in the second half. Smith, no good. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Noel.
Los Angeles.
The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging.
That's his fourth
Great
personal
goal,
foul.
ref! Way
Second
to
team
go!
foul.
Force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Pass to Vanderbilt. He kicks to Russell. 6 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up and banks it in. Russell's got 18 points in the game.
You're never sure what Russell's going to do on his drives. I mean, he's got handles. He can change direction. Very tough to defend when he's active.
A 3-ball. Another bucket. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Noel. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Here he goes. And he makes that one.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here is Russell. 18 points for him.
Well, he's always been known as a streaky player. And tonight, Russell's streak is the good kind. He's rolling.
Pass to Poirier. Puts up a 3. He can't get that one, so Minnesota will take it the other way. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. Edwards finds Towns. Here's Noel. Back to Towns. And it's Russell in the corner, outside Towns. Offline with his three.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Puts the move on.
Timberwolves foul. Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
In the game.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
And he knocks down the first one.
Taking
Big group
2 shots.
substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Malik Beasley comes in for Edwards. Mitchell, he's checked in for Noel. And Smart subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Passes it to Reid. Beasley outside. Feeds it to Smart. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And I love Smart pressing his advantage on the interior.
The pass to Poirier. Outside Leonard. Lakers passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Connects again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And look, he's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
Reid finds Smart. Back to Reid. Over Leonard. Reid misses.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Driving in. Pass to Poirier. Outside Leonard. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of
Mitchell, that's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Lakers, number 1. At the line for 2.
Made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Gill is checked in for Los Angeles. They get it back. Towns. And the rejection by LeBron.
Continuing to get it done on defense. LeBron takes great pride in rejecting shots away. It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop. Oh, my word. This is a shooting exhibition. A 3-point barrage for him.
Beasley kicks to Smart. Towns sets the pick for Smart. Blanketed by the D, fights to the rim for the layup. Smart's got 6.
I mean, he's got the size and the strength to finish amongst the big men. That's why he does it. Smart, built to last in the paint.
Leonard, the pass to James. Back to Leonard, dishes it to LeBron.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
This is the force that is LeBron James. Now, when he takes off like this, get ready for a show.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Towns. Beasley finds Reid. Smart against Smith. It's stolen by Smith. 1:29 left to play in the third. In the corner, it's James. And they double up James. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by LeBron.
Assist goes to
Leonard's got his second bucket tonight.
Orchestrating this offense, James. So crafty at distributing the rock.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. The Lakers with the rebound. Leonard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low. Gill kicks to Leonard. James outside. Releases. Again, Los Angeles.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Towns. Fades back. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Oh, just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
And no doubt Smith has the vision. When one of his guys has a clean look, he's quick to get the ball to them.
Outside, Smart. Mitchell, a screen on Smith. Pass to Towns. To the inside. Reed. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Reed's got 11.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easy it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 66. The Lakers, 112.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Gill, Lee out there with Carter, and it's Poirier in at center. 6 on the shot clock, and it's Carter penetrating, and that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
So it's the Lakers now. No good on the quick three. The three, and the three ball is good. Paul Morrow's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Carter looking around. And there's the pass to Reeves. The Lakers rebound. Poirier, no good. The Timberwolves shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Carter. Pass to Balmoro. Here's McLaughlin. Clock at 6. Got a piece of it.
Lakers substitution. Timeout called for Minnesota. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
Here's Russell. And Greg, you are a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Connects from three-point range.
He's been a different player since halftime. Coming on strong now.
To the right side. Outside Leonard. Lakers working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. Here's Reeves. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Minnesota's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Here's Noel. There's the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Noel's got 10 points here in the second half.
Strange game for him. Barely made any noise in the first half, and here in the second, he's been everywhere.
From downtown, good on the three-point shot.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Following the three by the Lakers. Russell passes to Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Oh, what a slick playmaker. Russell doesn't miss many chances to create an easy bucket for a team.
And there's the drive.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Now the Timberwolves with it. Pass to Vanderbilt. Edwards with it. Leonard picks him up. Got a hand on it. Here we go, all alone. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now here's Towns. Outside Edwards. Towns, a screen on Gill. Puts it up from 12. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Here's Gill. Hits it again. Wow.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Here's Noel. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Passes it to Poirier. And stolen by Russell. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And he's not going to pass up that one. And trust me, he shouldn't. Solid.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And once it becomes
that's his second personal foul. At the line for the Lakers, number 1. At the line for 1.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
On the wing, Mitchell. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Gill. Shot clock at 6. Knocked loose. And they're on the break. The pass to Poirier. Fires from deep. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
Can they get it? And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
It's so good off the bounce. Edwards.
That's the end of the game. Thanks again, folks, for coming out and supporting your basketball team. Drive home safely and see you again soon.